Bonsoir, Saravá Axé to you. I am now going to be unboxing the Witch's Moon box. Yay! So, I have unboxed today the Witch's Bounty video you have seen, the Witch's Roots video also which you have seen, and now it's time for the Witch's Moon box. This is exciting. Now the Witch's Moon box, if you're not familiar with it, it is a ritual kit specifically made for mystics, witches, Wiccans, magical folk magicians. If you like magic, if you like creating magic, if you like performing spells and you enjoy rituals and constructing rituals and things like that, then this is a box that may interest you. The thing that I love about the Witch's Moon is that there is no other box like it. It has no other rival. It is very big, so it's a very big, solid box, and it comes with so many really unique and interesting pieces. Now there are wonderful subscription boxes out there, but the Witch's Moon is pretty much the mother of all in that regard. Their items are one of a kind. They're not cheap, they're not store-bought, they're not, you know, roughly kind of slapped together. They're not something that you can just find on the shelf of a metaphysical store. Some of the things that you will get in these boxes are just absolutely stunning and very specific to the Witch's Moon. Specific artwork, specific oils, specific incenses, very specific to the Witch's Moon. They have their own style and processes, and it's a wonderful company to support, really. So what I will have for you now is a little unboxing. I will be able to open it up for you like so. Oh, there we go. It is there we have it. Oh, I can't do it. I'm failing here. There. I need to have bloopers. I swear I need to have bloopers. Just give me 1 second to pick up everything that just fell out of the box. So, we start off with this piece right here, and that has an intention written on the back of it. And then we have this sigil right here. I'm not quite sure which way is up, down, or around. Let's just go with the sigil right here. And sometimes they usually write on the back top or whatever, but they've stopped doing that now, so I guess you intuitively use it. So that's the sigil. And then we have a oracle reading, which is a unicorn. It is a unicorn, like so. Dance. Move your body to music. Dance with the rhythm of life. Manifest your dreams through dance. There we go. I'm not sure what oracle this comes from. Thinner, flimsier cardstock. Very pretty. My daughter will love that. Okay, so let's have a look at the letter, which is something we should have done first, but considering it all fell out onto the ground, we're just improvising right now. Fun story. As I was doing all of that, Jehovah's Witness came to the door. I mean, I live on an acreage. The road to my property is rough as guts. And I am sitting here with all the windows open, my altar, every candle ablaze, lights, video, like, I mean, they would have walked straight past and been able to see me, and I fully had to ignore them. And then as I'm sort of focusing on that, I tilted the box, and that's why everything fell out. It's the Jehovah's Witnesses' fault. Okay. Ooh, the Adorned Goddess. That is the theme of this box. The Adorned Goddess. The largest obstacle to overcome along our path is the self-doubt and negative thought patterns that tend to cripple progress and opportunity. The practice of harnessing strength and power within our rituals is a key ingredient to living a truly full life, captured by beauty, love, passion, and divine connection. Indeed. These intentions are not intended to be used when you are feeling stagnant, but rather as a daily constant effort. As we work towards self-love and empowerment, our spiritual representations of ourselves develop into powerful force, demanding the outcomes of manifestations to react accordingly. This headspace will be a working factor in your spiritual growth and development and allows you to pull energy from within. The confidence that can be gained from working with these tools will leave a lasting effect on how the physical world reacts to you, as well as the potency of your spell workings and rituals. We have been working to source and create the items in this collection over many moons, and send with them the intention of empowerment and adorned goddess wisdom. Interesting. The magical items inside this box are as follows. Okay, so we have empowerment and manifestation necklace. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I see pearl. I saw pearl. I don't want to read the descriptions, but I saw pearl. I saw pearl, and that just makes me feel like Aphrodite. Okay, mother of pearl shell box. There's more pearl. I'm feeling a theme emerging here. Passion enhancement sigil. Yes. Aphrodite Book of Shadow artwork. The Armada twin spell candle. Interesting, interesting. Then we have Aphrodite magical anointing oil. I'm so down with that one. I'm so down. I mean, amazing. They've really gone Greek with their themes. The Witch's Roots was Athena themed, and now the Witch's Moon is Aphrodite themed. Interesting. Litha Sacred Assault, Attraction Incense Sticks, Raspberry Leaf, Jasmine Buds, Rose Petals, Personalized Oracle Reading, which we looked at, Ritual Book of Shadows paper. Okay. Interesting. We have this, and it has, you have to look at it. There's something VIA in the bottom of it. It's like imprinted. It's imprinted in there. Very, very interesting. It's not marbled, it's just a flat sheet. Very, very interesting. I'm excited. So that's it. So let's dig in and have a look at this beautiful box. Position myself, hopefully. It's too big for me to lean up, so I'm going to pull out an item at a time. How about that? Okay, so this is the Aphrodite artwork. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? Oh, I have such a soft spot for Aphrodite. I worked with her for a number of years. I've spoken about her many times on my channel. Oh, they've got, okay, there's a full write-up on Aphrodite. There's also similar spirits, animals, botanical stones, titles, element, zodiac, metals, colors, altar offerings and manifestations. Like beautiful, beautiful, perfect page for the Book of Shadows if you are fond of books of shadows and magical journals and things of that nature. Oh, this is beautiful. I have such a soft spot for Aphrodite. I mean, I really do. I really, really genuinely do. Okay, I'll show you the this part here because it's so wonderfully pink and purple. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Okay. Okay, the first herb, which is jasmine. There we go. There's the jasmine. They do love to give jasmine. Yes, they do. And I don't have a problem with that because I use a lot of jasmine. This is raspberry leaf. I am not a huge fan of raspberry leaf, and mostly because when I was pregnant, they say that it's really great to drink raspberry leaf tea to help to induce, to begin the process of labor. And this is obviously in the latter stages of your birth, or your pregnancy, I should say. And I did, and I have quite low blood pressure, and it drops my blood pressure significantly, and it made me feel so nauseous. So whenever I see raspberry leaf tea, I just think but I'm not opposed to using raspberry leaf in ritual workings. I'm still looking at it with a little bit of like a just brings back the queasy feeling. And then we have rose here, and I love rose. We all know how I feel about rose. Oh, I love rose. So beautiful. You can do so much with rose. It's such a versatile flower, really. It's like the queen of flowers. Okay, so we're unwrapping. Oh yes, look at how delectable that looks. Yes. It's just beautiful. richly herbed. I can see that all shiny with herbs and oils, the oils that will no doubt be added to it by the time I'm through. Oh, here, fun fact. If you're into writing more hoodoo style petitions, then my friends, you get some petition paper here as well. There you go, brown paper, rough edges. Keep it, don't throw that stuff away. All part of the process. We would use this in Brazil to write our stuff on. Thrifty witches over there. Okay, so we have some lither salts. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Delectable. Delectable. I love it. Here is the Aphrodite Oil. Look at that. Look at the back of it. Let's have a sniff. I approve. I approve. We have this incredible piece here. We have this charming and alluring looking shell container thingy. But before I go to that one, I must show you the incense, which smells like a very expensive men's cologne. Tasty, tasty. Okay, I think we're at the good bit. So I wanted to save the, well, kind of the best for last, or the feature for last. And so we have this, look at it. Look at that. Look at how just smooth, but look at the back of it. Look how incredible that looks. And then the sides, just amazing. Very, very Aphrodite, very also Magicka. And so I'll be able to lay this at the feet of my beautiful Magicka. She's very slowly accruing quite a collection of things, my Magicka. So let's have a look. Yep, the hinge appears to be on that side. Oh, we've got a treasure inside. And it's velvet lined. So we've got a nice little velvet edge there and a velvet base. Very beautiful. And this is what I'm talking about, folks. It's not every box, you know, a subscription box that you will get something like this. Like, this is so unique. I've never seen this in any other box. I've never seen such items, such high quality, amazing, like statement pieces in other boxes. Sure, other boxes do amazing jobs. I'm not trying to put down any creator whatsoever. But this is what I'm talking about when I say that the Witch's Moon is just the pièce de résistance of witchy subscription boxes. And yes, they're costly, but this is why. Because you don't get like cheap items in there. These are beautiful, beautiful. And then we have, I believe there's a necklace. And here we go. Oh, it's a mala star. And it's pearl. It's pearl and it's rose quartz. Oh my goodness. This just makes me want to completely redo my altar. Like, just really just re-jazz it. For some reason, I just got this just creative burst to really do like a very subtly feminine, beautiful shelled thing. I don't know. It made me inspired. Oh my gosh. What do you think? Does it go well with my attire? Let's like tie it up there. I'll just leave it on because I'm feeling good about it. I just felt, and I'm not even a huge fan of rose quartz. Like, I've got to say this. Rose quartz is not my favorite. It's not. Pink is a fine color. My sister's favorite color. But not my favorite color, and yet I find pink to be very beautiful. But rose quartz for me, it's the least exciting of my crystals. I have quite a few pieces of rose quartz, like big chunky pieces of them, and a nice little tea light candle holder, and I'm looking at it over there. And it's just, but this I want to wear, like this. Oh my goodness. And you know, this is just a little fun fact about me, a little personal detail, if you will. When I was born, my father bought me a string of pearls, like a string of little baby freshwater pearls, little pearl earrings, and he did so for all the children. And so when I think of pearls, I think of my birth gift from my father. And what a lovely, lovely thing to think about when I look at pearls. Short of that, I don't have much fondness for pearls. I find them to be very beautiful. And when I lived up in the Northern Territory, I went to visit the pearl farm a number of times, and they had beautiful pearls which were found up there and harvested up there, or grown, if you will. And I ended up buying my own pearl, and I was gifted another pearl, and a friend of mine turned it into a really nice macrame jewelry piece for me, and I really loved it up there because it was very much in context to where I lived. But I'm holding these pearls in my hand and I'm just feeling so loved right now, like so genuinely heartfelt love. Yes, it's beautiful. So there you have it, beautiful souls. That was the Witch's Moon Box, and the Adorned Goddess was the theme. What did you think? Like, just opinions on this. Just opinions on this alone. Like, look at that. For a jewelry box, for a treasure chest of some description, like, thoughts and opinions, folks, because I think that that's just beautiful. I'm not a huge fan of shell, not a huge fan of like sea-like adornments, but there's something so beautiful and so, I don't know, it's so precious about it. It's just so lovely, and it really does fit the theme of Aphrodite and the Adorned Goddess. So thanks so much for hanging out with me today for this marathon back-to-back unboxing session. So this was the third in my Witch's Moon unboxing series. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. All the links will be in the description box below. Or the links and details, I should say, will be in the description box below. And thanks so much for spending this time with me. It was an absolute pleasure sharing these beautiful items with you in this way, and I hope that they've inspired you in some way, or made you think, or made you curious, or sort of activated you in a way. So that's said and done. Mwah! So much love, light, peace, and joy. I will talk to you soon. Bye.